I've come to talk to somebody in here, and you were having a great January on down through October. Then all of a sudden November got jacked up, and then December looked a mess, and now the enemy is trying to tell you that you're going to have to carry everything from this year into the next year. But you got to go ahead one more time, look at your past and say, I ain't scared, I ain't scared. God did not bring me through everything I went through in this year just for me to now die this soon. No, I've come too far. I've been through too much, and it doesn't matter what the enemy tries to throw at me. I'm crossing over. Come on, somebody say, I'm crossing over, I'm crossing over. So number one, what I got to do? I got to confront the thing I'm trying to. Number two, what do I have to do? And what else? And don't back up. I can't back up. Number three, here we go. Watch this. I've got to wait for a move of God. What did I just now say? I got to do what? Wait for a move of God. The Bible says in verse number 3 in that 3rd chapter, it says, and they commanded the people, saying, when you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, and the priests, the Levites, bearing it, then you shall set out from your place and go after it. The ark of the covenant symbolized the very presence of God himself. In other words, it was saying that whenever you see, watch this, the ark of the covenant, read it clearly, and the priests and the Levites carrying it. It says, when you see it move, go after it. Did you all read that right there? And chapter number 3, verse 3, it says, go after it. It's major. Because what God is trying to tell you is that just because people are carrying his presence, you don't follow folk. It says, when you see people moving with my presence, follow my presence. So that if people mess up, you don't lose your direction because you weren't supposed to be following them. Y'all ain't trying to hear me up in here. He said, follow after it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm not looking at people, I'm looking at the presence of God. And I'm waiting for a move of God before I move. When God moves, I move just like that. I ain't paying no attention to nobody else. It doesn't matter what's on the TV show. It doesn't matter what's on a reality show. It doesn't matter what I read about in the newspaper. I'm following after God. Oh my. I'm not concerned about nobody else. I don't care who you marry or who you date. I don't care what they find out about you. I am following after God. Tell somebody, follow God. Tell them, follow God.